Hello everyone and welcome back to Ace Attorney Investigations 2, Prosecutor's Gambit. Where Fender and Kay are killing Edgeworth again. I feel like I could start every episode off with that.
Come on, let's set sail for the prison yard. But no sea shanties on the way, please.
Oh, alright. Look, the shutter's open.
That's the way out to the yard, I believe.
Let's go take a look. Come on. What are you waiting for? Someone's excited. So this is the famous yard.
The circus performance was taking place here just before the body was discovered.
Check it out. It's like the backdrop to some epic festival. Most of the prisoners were assembled here when the body was discovered, which means that anyone who saw the show has an alibi, including the detention center and the prison proper. Alright, time to take a look around. Eek!
Okay.
Stop hitting me! Help, Mr. Edgeworth!
Cease and desist, you beast.
Ah! Somebody out! Help! Ow! Knee! Stay, Azia. Stay. Who's that? I knew it! It's her! I still don't remember her name. You found a new friend to play with. Good for you, girl. Play with? Your elephant nearly ate me! No way. She'd never do a thing like that. Azia doesn't even bite. At least, not very often. So she does have a taste for human flesh. How did you like meeting a real live elephant up close? Aren't you glad you did? Yeah, glad I didn't die. But you did have fun, right? Right? There, sweetie. Don't cry. She had a wonderful time, didn't you, Kay? Don't mislead the poor girl, Fender. She did. Oh, I'm so happy. Here, let me make it up to you. How about a hug? Keep your drink to yourself. Another new friend. Isn't just the best day ever.
Associate Defense Attorney Miles Edgeworth.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I haven't even introduced myself. I'm Regina. There we go. It's so nice to meet you. I'm Kay, Great Thief Extraordinaire and Mr. Associate Defense Attorney's Great Associate. The self-introduction brought to you by the word convoluted. And your elephant's newest friend is Mr. Fender, the defense attorney. Oh, she's not just any elephant. That's Azia, the Asian elephant. Azia stopped the second you told her to. You really have a way with animals, Regina. Well, I wouldn't be much of an animal tamer if I didn't. What? So you're Simeon's boss? That's right. Regina Berry, head of the animal taming department, Showbiz Division, Very Big Circus. Wait, wasn't she leading things when that ended? I don't remember how that ended. I mentioned that my wife was playing through this, and towards the end, I'm like, I don't even remember who was guilty. And then she got to the end, and I was like, oh, yeah, that's right. So lovely to meet all of you. The pleasure is all ours, mademoiselle. Name's Eddie Fender. I'm a bit of an ace attorney. So much for whipping me into shape. Yes, she's perfect.
What are you muttering to yourself about, Kay?
That positivity, that charisma, that energy. Regina, you'd make a perfect partner in crime for the great thief Yadagarasu. Thief? That sounds like fun. My animals and I have stolen the spotlight quite a bit in our time. That's the one thing we don't want to steal. Gotta keep it on the down low, all stealthy, ninja-like. But where's the fun without a show? The down low sounds like it might get me down. Yeah, bummer. I think we've got a fundamental difference of opinion going on here. It would indeed appear that negotiations have broken down. Maybe next time, Kay. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, let's get cracking. Too bad we can't see much of what's behind the metal fence, though.
Indeed, and we're in sore need of information in addition to evidence. Therefore, we should make an effort to talk with any persons of interest as well.
Like the elephant! Alright, think let's look around first. Why are you here? Yeah, Mr. Attorney, sir. And how are you today, if you don't mind me asking? Today, we just talked to you earlier, Mr. Sawit. No heavens, I do apologize. Ever since I came to call this place home, I've been working on my interpersonal skills, you see. In order to be as annoying as possible, I'm currently helping out with the circus show's stage teardown and cleanup. But if you have need of me, I'll do my utmost to help. You're helping? I don't believe that at all. I'm just chipping in and doing what I can, a model prisoner that I am. Yes, my stay in this prison has seen me reborn. The Frank Sawit you see before you is a changed man.
A changed man who now targets the recently deceased.
No, you misunderstand. That was just a moment of madness. A moment of madness? You're a disgrace to all thieves everywhere. You're right, of course. I can't deny it. I still have a long way to go. As a thief? Anyways, you can see I have a shiny new bracelet now. So it's the straight and narrow for me. Like I say, I'm a model prisoner. Not that a real model prisoner would need to keep telling me that. Right. Tell me about your vocational training. I'm doing everything I can to prepare for my eventual return to society. You murdered someone! You get a return to society? Yeah, you guys skipped the show to focus on your training, didn't you? That's right, only 2 inmates were absent. Sawit and Canis.
Why didn't you tell us about Mr. Canis sooner?
Yeah, look, I don't think there's an inmate in this prison who'd want to talk about him if they didn't have to. He's, well, you could say he's the real one in charge around here. I believe that. You didn't hear it from me, but, well, I guess it comes with being the fixer.
The fixer?
Yes, anything you need, he can get it for you. Okay. But how does he get away with it? I'm not sure, but he's the only person who does. I heard he has a secret way of getting things into the facility. I imagine being the fixer affords Canis certain privileges. It's not that I concern myself with such things anymore, of course. I am far more interested in perfecting my mud pack application technique, what?
What are these mud packs exactly?
They're a special type of mud treatment, rich with minerals. It works wonders on their coats. I'm practicing on the animals here in the prison. I hope to treat them all eventually. Speaking of mud, that reminds me of a certain piece of evidence. Maybe I should have been presenting it to him. Alright, present! Was that it? Sure, why not? No, wait, that's blood. I'm afraid I wouldn't know anything about that. As I said, I have nothing to do with this incident.
I don't think that's quite true, is it?
Oh, but it is. What you see is what you get. No bluster, no lies, no false pretenses. I'm a model prisoner. No false pretenses? That rug on his head would say otherwise, but maybe I'd better keep that to myself. What did I have that had mud? Was it the rubber glove? Stained with blood and mud. That's the rubber glove I dropped.
Would you care to explain why it's so dirty?
Oh, of course. That mud's from one of the pet treatments I've been practicing. I was giving one of the animals a mud pack right when the incident happened.
I see. Around what time would this have been?
Let's see. The show had already started, so around 9 a.m. perhaps. The thing is, the more mud I applied, the more in the zone I got, and the darker the animal's fur became. There's no trance quite like the trance one enters when one slathers an animal with thick black mud. Wait. Oh, there we go. There we go. What animal was he working on? Did he say already? I think the stress of prison might be getting to
Yeah.
Sullied after being warned by Sawit when administering a dark mud pack treatment. Yeah. Of course, it's all thanks to the warden that we have such access to such wonderful distractions. I'm eternally grateful. Truly, I am. Well, that didn't help. Let's take a look at this.
These chairs must have been for the audience.
Wow, I pity whoever had to put them all away.
Really? Why?
Ha! You've clearly never had to fold up a bunch of boring chairs before, huh?
Not personally. I've told other people to do it, though.
Come on, Mr. Edgeworth, you gotta roll up your sleeves and help out once in a while.
I'll consider it.
Ooh, what's this?
The simple certainly built well. I wonder if it was the work of the prisoners.
Somebody left a bunch of tools lying around. There's a long piece of rope and a pretty heavy-looking weight. Let's see, it weighs 30 pounds. Oh, and there's some pulleys, too. Oh, that's gonna be something.
Okay, can you stop touching everything in sight?
Ah, come on, it's not like I was gonna take anything. What exactly were they being used for, I wonder? Yeah. Anything else? Oh, let's take a look at the stage, I guess.
This must be the stage for the show.
You think people would be interested in a great thieving show?
I'm sure the police would be very eager to attend.
Oh, that didn't help. Alright. Up to you. Oh, can I go up on stage? Nope. Alright, I will get to you. Oh, there we go. Hey!
Who are you shouting at?
Ponds like this usually have goldfish in them, right? I wanted to see if they'd come say hello.
I only see water striders.
Hey, water striders are cool. They can walk on water like ninjas. Whoosh, whoosh. Man, I wish I could do that.
So much for the goldfish.
Danger, high voltage. I never saw one of these in real life. Hey, that must be the fabulous garden outside the warden's office over there. Oh, yeah. Ah, yes. Warden Lagarde mentioned being able to see it from her window on the detention center side. Wish this dumb barred metal fence wasn't in the way, though. I thought it was all one big yard.
Given how protective the warden seemed of her little bit of earth, I imagine it's to keep riffraff like us out.
No, that didn't help. Elephanty, what was your name?
An Asian elephant named Zia in one of the very big circus's many animals. She certainly seems very fond of petting humans, based on what we've seen.
Well, most humans. You can't just glare at her like that, Mr. Edgeworth. She'll think you're trying to show her who's boss.
You're telling me she thinks I'm one of her kind?
No, just that she respects you, I guess.
How comforting. A wicker basket, or rather a cart given the wheels.
Oof, smells like animals.
I suppose they must have been using it to move things around.
Hey, wouldn't it be fun to hop in and race it down the hill? Oh, you know what else would be fun? Racing down a hill on office chairs.
Where did any of that come from? This door appears to be locked.
Want me to open it? Can't guarantee anything, but I'll certainly give it a try.
No, if we deem it necessary, I'll simply ask for the key.
Spoil sport, that could have been my chance to shine.
You're free to shine somewhere else, but you'll not make an audience out of me.
Did I? No. Alright, I guess we'll talk to you now. Tell me about yourself.
If you're the head of the entertainment department, you must be Mr. Saint's boss.
That's right. Daddy founded the very big circus. He passed away. He was murdered. I'm sorry to hear that. But we have a new ringmaster now, and he's made the circus bigger and better than ever. He's such a nice man, and he was good friends of my dad's, too. Wow, that's great. Lucky you. I know, right? It was his idea to set up departments like animal taming, magic, and ventriloquy. Only animal taming and ventriloquy have more than one person right now, but the very big circus is getting bigger and bigger day by day. Sounds like you guys are really going places. I'm getting on well. I'll leave them to it.
Can you tell me about the show?
Oh, it's a wonderful thing. It even has a story. And not just any story, it's a love story. Isn't that dreamy? It sounds like a regular ride. So, who's the star of the show? Let me guess. You? No, silly. That would be Azia. She falls in love with none other than Regent the tiger. It's a heartrending saga of forbidden interspecies romance. Whoa! Nelly, I've heard of odd couples, but that takes the biscuit. And that's not all. There's a love triangle, too. It's so romantic. That sounds pretty incredible, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? So the elephant is the heroine? I suppose it was the first time for everything. And, who's the third wheel? Oh, that would be the big ol' meanie who tries to tear our star-crossed lovers apart. Oh, what animal do you think it is, Mr. Edgeworth? I think it's Simeon.
Given the circus, perhaps a lion.
I think a raven would be cool, like the Yatagarasu. Or, oh, it's a monkey. Nope, it's a sneaky monkey. There we go. That certainly lowered the stakes. Oh, you mean Money, right? Nope, again, the role of monkey is played by Simeon. Oh my god, I was right and wrong, and then more wrong. Right? I've lost track. That's right, because the monkey controls Simeon. So that makes sense. That all checks out. Money's far too smart to play against Azia and Regent, silly. Anyway, the evil villain tries to tear Azia and Regent apart. What will become of the fated twosome? It's so exciting, isn't it? Wow, it sure is.
So, Mr. Saint was more than just the little helper he claims to be.
Poor Simeon, it'd be terrible if he couldn't perform with us anymore. Alright.
Can you tell me about how you set things up for the performance?
Oh, it's not really my area. Simeon took care of all the lifting and carrying. He's such a sweetie. He offered to do everything but telling me to concentrate on the show. I did see him doing something near that well, though. Oh, okay. Oh, well. I seem to recall seeing one by the stage. I should examine it in more detail. Hey, you should have seen him moving those huge cases all around all by himself. He's a total hero. Yeah, sounds like something he would do. Weeping all the while. He was going back and forth between the yard here and some sort of workshop with all the equipment. The prison gave us special permission to use it for the storage, but he was the only one who went down there, so I don't know much more than that. The workshop must be the one where Knight's body was found. I guess this confirms that Mr. Saint was the only performer to have gone to Workshop A. Well, this sucks. All we're getting is information that works against us. You have to help Simeon, Mr. Attorney. We're all counting on you. Leave it to us. He may not look it, but Mr. Edgeworth knows how to get things done. What exactly is he may not look it supposed to mean? There you are. Oh. Regina, Cupcake. Oh, what in the guard? I've been simply dying to sit you down for a chat, you exquisite little thing. Alright, hold on. We'll talk to you in a minute. I want to take a look at this well again. Can I... Oh. Really? Alright.
Okay, can you... Oh, wait.
Is that the only thing I can do? I guess it's the only thing I can do. Fine. Tell me about the prison.
Do you mind if I ask you a little bit about the prison?
Oh, not at all. This place is my pride and joy, my home. Sure, it was a prison when I first arrived. It was awful, an utter disgrace.
Awful. I suppose you mean the prisoners were unruly.
I most certainly do not. They're angels, every one of them, and they always have been. No, it was the ambience that was awful. I fretted, I brooded, and then it hit me, the animals. If anyone could brighten up the place, it was them. It is nice having them around. Isn't it just? And look at my fabulous little family. Why, my darling Frankie is the very picture of rehabilitation. Except when he's rifling through dead men's pockets. Tell me about... We have so many success stories among the family, but darling Frankie really is a marvel. He's thrown himself into his vocational training and is always the first to volunteer for everything. What? And your other model prisoners don't do that? Of course they do, my dear, of course. They're all such triers, such doers. It's just that Frankie, let's say he knows what's good for him. Well, what? What exactly does she mean by that? Anyway, he's a very good boy, so do try to be nice to him, won't you? I I guess we're just gonna gloss right over that. Okay. Loud, soaring music, great leaping animals, the Very Big Circus truly has it all. And everybody who comes here gets to see it once a month. Really? In that case, let me see. You better not be thinking of something to confess to.
This monthly show is always performed by the Very Big Circus.
But of course, sweetie. I'm Regina's biggest fan. That girl's my little princess, my superstar. She's so wonderfully talented. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. What? And she's so adorable, so sweet, I could just gobble her right up. You're not lying when you say you're her biggest fan, huh? Which is why I'm worried about her. So worried. It's all because of poor Simeon, you see. If he's found guilty, why, darling Regina will be devastated. So you simply must make sure that doesn't happen, Mr. Lawyer. Please, I'm begging you. If there's anything I can do to help you clear up this awful misunderstanding, you let me know. Regina, darling, you put on a most splendid show for us yet again. The stage, the stars, and you in particular, my princess, it was simply divine. That's so nice of you. I hope everybody else who watched it enjoyed it too. But dear, I'm afraid I have something awful to confess. There were some absences, you see. She must mean Canis and saw it. We were 3 members short. Wait, whoa, hello? Unbelievable, I know. How will you ever forgive me?
I'm sorry, but you're saying 3 inmates didn't attend the show.
That's right, sweetie. I counted the seats myself. 1, 2, 3 no-shows. And I always make sure there are enough seats for everybody. But Mr. Edgeworth, that's not right, is it?
Indeed, as far as we were aware. Mr. Canis and Mr. Sawt were the only ones not present. This doesn't add up. Who is the 3rd missing prisoner and what were they doing? It seems we need to investigate further.
Oh, I was enjoying a chat with dear Regina so much I almost forgot. I must feed the little one. Little one? Hold on. Hold on. Yikes! Oh! Alligator! You're looking as adorable as always, Allie, my sweet. Ah, she's so pretty, and what a cute name. Yes, Allie the alligator, isn't she a darling? She's my favorite, aren't you? Oh, yes, you are. I'm so jealous. Can I pet her? Of course, princess, of course.
Boy howdy, these two were made for one another. They look like they'll be busy for a while.
Maybe we should, go back inside the prison and check the cells.
Yes, let's. Perhaps we can find a clue there as to who our 3rd missing prisoner might be.
Sir. Oh, sir, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. I finally caught up with you.
Detective, you're not needed elsewhere.
No, the judge and the kid aren't here yet. Oh, and I got your message.
So you searched the victim's cell. Did she manage to turn anything up?
We struck gold, sir. Well, blood anyway. It was right there on the floor. Only in tiny specks, though, but at least that's something. Yeah, it proves that the holding cell was the scene of the crime, right?
Not quite. It proves a possibility, but it's not conclusive yet.
I thought you'd say that, sir, which is why I ordered some follow-up work. I asked forensics to analyze the blood and see if it matches the victims. They're on it as we speak. Nice work, Gummy. You thought of everything.
Detective, I must say I'm impressed. Did you hit your head or something?
Gee, don't look so surprised, sir. Wait, does this mean you have to give him more money? Let's hope things continue to go in our favor. My floor data updated. There are signs of blood. That blood was wiped from the floor of the victim's cell. We're currently checking whose blood it is.
Alrighty, so that's proof that the murder happened in the detention center. And for our next trick...
We'll find out how that dog got over there. Don't worry, you can leave that one to me. Until the kid and his chaperone get here, we've got the whole prison to ourselves. Which is why I brought my secret weapons along. Secret weapons? That's right, a few tools of the trade that have helped me bust more than a few cases wide open. Behold, The 7 secret weapons of Dick Gumshoe, ace detective extraordinaire.
Oh, well, I don't know about you crazy cats, but I'm sold. Miles?
Very well, Detective. We'll try using your secret weapons.
I'm going to pause right here because I want to reveal what those secret weapons are in the next episode. The 7 secret weapons of Dick Gumshoe. I am so excited to see what that is. But we'll find that out next time. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.